Hi, my name is Barb Dupree, and I like to write stories. I'd like to read one of my stories that I wrote a little while ago. It's called The Finger and the Voice. This one's more for the adults than the kids. And just like everything I write, it's my story. It's very fitting for me right now for a number of reasons to tell this story. One of the reasons is that the month of April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month in the United States, a country whose leader of the free world, is a sexual predator. But there are people that can speak up, and I'm one of them. And I'm going to tell you my story. My story is called The Finger and the Voice. And just like everything I write, it's kind of poetic. That's the best I can do for now to tell my story. The princess thought she loved the handsome prince, bewitched by charm from underneath his eyes. A future king. Of that she was convinced. But he was just a monster in disguise. He lured her to his lair. She could not blink. She sipped his tea, unknowing she was trapped. The tea he poured was really a love drink. The monster prayed all while she took a nap. She wasn't quite asleep, but could not fight. She tried to yell, but couldn't make a peep. He took her pointing finger that dark night. He took her voice, all while she lay asleep. And so she lost her boldness and her force, forever set upon a different course. When she awoke, she thought it was a dream. She waited for his call up in her spire, back in the castle made for kings and queens. But he was never seen back in the Shire. For weeks she waited, but he never called. This dream she had, she could not understand. But deeply was she hurt and so appalled, while noticing the stump upon her hand. Without her finger, he could not be blamed. She tried to tell her tale, but could not speak. And so she held it all inside in shame. Each year that passed, her spirit grew more weak. She knew the truth, but she just couldn't say what weighed on her for her remaining days. The prince appeared one day, after so long. "Forgive me, what I did to you was bad, for I have been a monster all along." And all she saw were eyes that looked so sad. "I took your finger, and I took your voice. Do what you may, for you deserve the truth. I'll give back one of two. It is your choice. Blame me, or tell the story of your youth." And in her heart, though hurt, she felt relief to know the fact that he is who's to blame. But telling this would bring her so much peace, to speak her truth without feeling ashamed. And so she took her finger, and she blamed. Then wrote her tale and told it all the same. Thank you for listening to my story.